You again.
Me, us again.
Us again.
It looks like we're doing this on a quite regular basis now. Did you win another meet here, or what was going on?
17. This is 17. We actually did the math after your question, and we were in the plane. We were doing the count. We did it like 3 times just to make sure. This is number 17.
It is 17. I counted the same, so we're on the same page there.
Yep.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
The 17th time.
Thank you.
And it's the highest average ever in the history of anything, including training?
Yeah, for sure.
28.8.
28.
No, we
And
had
what was the Paraclete?
The Paraclete was higher.
Was it higher?
20, but it was standing on the net.
It was different. Yeah.
Standing on the net.
Yeah, so this
Yeah.
is supposedly
So that's another.
slower.
Paraclete, yeah.
This is from the same door. This is like, maybe you could imagine even from a plane, like through the same door, you know?
It feels, I mean, that's what I thought when I saw it the first time. But it was the same, you felt the same. It slowed it down a little bit.
Well, actually, we picked up five more points than we did last year. We had 28.3 last year. 28.3?
Yep, I think so.
We had a 28.1 the year before. This is 28.8. So, with 0 bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, 0 bus here.
Yes.
10 bus at the Shamrock.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Well, and
interesting.
Cleaned it up.
we had 8. Check this out. We had 8 at the World Meet. 8 at a World Meet. And won. And won.
Was it really?
8.
8 in
8. Then we had the Nationals. I think we had like
1 or 2 there.
2 or 3, something like that. Then we had the Valentine's Day meet. I think we had 9 points in bus. We went to Shamrock, had 10. So we've been working a lot on going home and cleaning things up. And so we did the same thing here.
Well, it shows, obviously.
Yeah.
So, another 5,000 pounds, huh? Are we going out for dinner tonight? Or?
When it comes to the Falcon,
$5,000 worth of Boddingtons.
It's a lot of Boddingtons right there.
Where are we going from here? I mean, you offered, all the teams an opportunity. You gave them a chance yesterday. There were 2 rounds where you did not score the high score, and but still, it's where's it going from here? I mean, are you gonna just make it hopeless for everybody else, or are you offering some chances again, or what do you think? Is there really the competition not catching up or doing the right things? So
the
what's going on?
competition is amazing. I think for us it was a matter of being more consistent than the other teams in this competition.
Yeah.
But everybody had amazing rounds. Fury with the 59 definitely made a statement that they're a very capable team. XL always is great. The French team was neck and neck with us. They had a rough random round, which settled back a little bit. But no, I mean it's more than anything. It's a matter of consistency. We're the most consistent team. Over 10 rounds, we came out on top.
Yeah, but that's over more than 2 years now. So what do you think? I mean, you're observing the competition, obviously. You have to. What is the difference?
I think we've got experience on our side. I mean, we've got a wealth of experience that really pays into bringing to bear what we know about the game, and fantastic talent. I think the combination of the two, it's just a winning combination.
There's another thing, too, that we've had happen, because this meet has classically been us behind after the first round, and we've been behind on this team. We've been behind. I know we keep talking about, oh, you guys keep winning. We've been behind probably 5 or 6 times. But when it comes down to that last round, we all know we don't have to say anything. We know we have to do something special, and you know what? It takes a lot of trust to say, I'm just going to take care of me when it matters. And every time that has come out, it flipped for us. And when that happens more than once, you start to learn to believe in that if we need it one more time, if it happens, we're going to do it. And if it doesn't, maybe it's just not that time.
So do you talk about this before? I mean, well, like yesterday after round 4, did you sit down and say, okay, we're going to change strategy here a little bit and do something very special?
I don't think that's something you can really talk about, because I think when you talk about it, it kind of puts it in a not so savory light. I think it's something that has to come naturally as a group without talking about it.
It's almost like someone's got to be like, okay, guys, we have to. There's nobody that has to ringlead any of that. Everybody understands that situation. Like, you don't have to say, this is where we are. Everybody on this team is a captain. They understand. You don't have to say, hey. And so I think we've all figured that out with each other, that when it's time to make that happen, we just make it happen. But like with the random round yesterday, we were excited. we did an awesomely clean. Like if you watch that jump, this is what it looked like. Wham! We thought we were being judged by Eric Heinsheimer, Judy, and Rena. We thought we were being judged by those guys. We were like, we got done. It felt like a robot. We got done. We were just like looked at each other. We were like, awesome job, you guys. And
you're still winning. So that 70% experience in Indyland was probably not the worst one. And if you thought you were skydiving for Eric and Judy and Rena and 70%.
It made us change. We definitely are adapting to where it's going. We can't change the rules how we want it. We're just going to keep playing by the rules that are put in. But we have to keep competing to find out where it's moving. And if it's moving in a different direction, we're going to move with it. So I feel like we feel like we're really fresh. And like this competition has been awesome for us. You know, it's not like we're like, it's like we probably had the best competition we've ever had here, ever.
No question, the best day one that we've ever had.
It looked pretty good.
Yeah. And the overall competition was great.
Just
The average was great, but the day one was awesome.
It was great.
Yeah, every jump felt like strong. You know, we never came out disappointed. You know, we felt good every jump.
Do you think it is kind of a little bit frustrating for other teams observing this now? I mean, 17, Andy, you have won 17 meets, never lost a meet so far with Airspeed. How does that feel?
That's fun.
Nobody has ever beaten you.
You know what? I mean, every meet feels like it's a fight. You know, every meet it feels like you've got everybody else in the world that wants to beat you, and we're just trying like hell to fight them off. That's really what it feels like. It's not. We don't walk into this going, "Oh man, yeah, we're 17-0. Nobody's got a chance." Of course, it's not that at all. I mean, it is every single time. We know there's a lot of really good teams out there that want to take us down. And
So
the
there's
longer we stay here, the harder it gets.
There's kind of a killer instinct in somewhere, you know, under the surface somehow. That nobody sees that with Airspeed, no, because you guys are too nice. Everybody loves you.
It gets harder the longer that streak goes. It makes us. What we can do, the easiest way to fix it, just quit skydiving and just retire, and we'll be like, "Woo, wasn't that great?" Somebody's going to beat us. Somebody will. If we keep going on forever, somebody will beat us. We understand that. But you can't get that glory unless you keep going and competing and give somebody the chance to go, if I beat those guys, that's really going to mean something. And by us competing, that's what we're getting.
So you're not even considering or thinking of quitting or retiring at any time?
No.
Not
Good.
the next couple of years.
That's not the sporting way. I don't think.
No,
That's not
that's
the sporting
fantastic
way.
to hear that. No, because people do this and teams do that, and it would be wonderful to to really make it a challenge for everybody else. So what's up this year? Now what's next? Where are we going from here?
Paraclete.
Oh, Paraclete. So we'll do the
June.
same thing probably at the end of this the meet
Another
there
tunnel
again.
competition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paraclete is the next one.
Another one, and I'm sure it's going to be again just like this one, because there should be a lot of people coming. Like if they like this,
No,
they should come.
increases probably. Yeah.
That'd be great. This is great because Paul does an amazing job. The facilities are great. It's really built up, and it's just become something that's in England that everybody can go to, and whether the weather's good or bad, everybody's really. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes up to 60 teams next year.
And tunnel competitions in general seem to come up. You know, there are more and better ones.
Yeah.
Well, how do you see the future of that? I mean, can you? Somebody was asking me that question yesterday. Can you see that eventually it will all be tunnel competition, or would you miss the real?
I personally had missed the real thing.
Yeah.
But like seeing the French here, I love that those guys came, and my hat's off to you guys. Good job, because when they came, this is their first time. We've been trying to encourage them to
First
come,
time,
because
right.
it's not just the physical part; it's a lot of the mental, because it's a totally different game. And to see that they brought the whole contingent and competed, I think it's awesome, and want to encourage them for more.
Yeah, but it's good to keep both. Yeah, we like both. We like the combination of both. I think one helps the other for sure.
Well, I hope that we all do, because basically we all like the skydiving part of it. We are skydivers, and that's how we started. But it's a nice addition to it, I guess.
That's
Yeah,
great.
it's fantastic.
It just adds the number of meets per year. Like if you can get 3 tunnel competitions in a year, and then you have 3 skydiving meets in a year, that's a good number of jumps, a good amount of competitions.
All right, well, let's stop it here. It's time for some adult beverage, I guess.
Boddington's.
The oil of Manchester. What is it?
The cream of Manchester.
Cream of Manchester. Well, thank you very much, and we'll see you again in Rayford then, I guess.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kurt. Good to see you
Thank
here.
you.